There has been some argument whether it is right to say I'm falling in love. Well, let's skip the debate for now and borrow the idea just this once. Before you fall in love with anybody, especially as a Christian, there are basic truths about love itself that you need to understand. And that's what Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo has taken time to explain in this video. Just before we get into this interesting discussion, it's my pleasure to announce to you that there are other powerful messages on this channel that will benefit you, whether you are in a relationship, about entering one, or you are married. Do well to look them up after this and subscribe for more.
Now, to the lesson of the day.
If people can understand that marriage is not designed as a trial and error situation, if you can understand that, it will go a long way. For those that are single in the house, one of the things you must be careful of or aware of is don't let fear make you rush into marriage. Don't let fear make you rush into marriage. I know how it is like when you are single and it seems time is going. You can get to that stage where you are ready to settle for anybody. But I'm telling you today that there is so much God has planned for your life. Don't ruin it by being in a hurry. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Be careful of the spirit of fear. When Adam sinned, the main thing that was introduced on the earth was not sin. The main thing that was introduced on the earth was fear. The moment Adam sinned, when God came again in the garden to talk to him, Adam said, I was afraid. Before that time, he did not know any emotion called fear. The thing called fear did not exist. This same Adam had named animals, named lions, named, alligators, tigers, without fear. But the moment he missed the mark, the Bible said he used the word fear. I was afraid. Scientists have found out that there are over 500 kinds of fear. 500. And it's not a surprise. Every sin humans commit is tied to fear. Everyone. Why do people lie? It's because they are afraid that when they say the truth, they will not get the right perception. It's born out of fear. Why do people steal? It's because they believe they cannot get it legitimately. So they try to get it by hook or crook. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Why are girls going naked? They believe they cannot get attention except they reduce their standard. It's a competition for attention. It's born out of fear. 99% of the crisis of the things that are going on the earth is born out of fear. Low self-esteem is a dimension of fear. What is fear for tomorrow is called anxiety. It's fear. Depression is fear. Everything you want to see in the life of man is tied to fear. That was what was introduced. And how did God treat fear? He said he has not given us the spirit of fear again that leads to bondage, but instead he has put a spirit in us that cries, Abba, Father. So the cure for fear is the love of the Father. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? The consciousness of God's love is what eradicates fear. That's why the Bible says perfect love casts out what? Fear. So you can't go into this dating game without perfect love. That's where I'm going. If you go into this dating game as an abandoned, dejected daughter or son of God, you will settle for anything. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. This marriage and love game, you enter with love already. You don't enter seeking for love. Oh, I don't know if somebody's getting what I'm saying today. If you enter seeking for love, you will settle for anything. You will come into the dating game already full of the love of God. Oh, are you getting what I'm saying? If you know you are loved, then you can't allow people to treat you less than you are. It's when you feel somebody is doing you a favor that makes you behave anyhow. The Bible says to the hungry man, that the rich man loathes honey, hates honey. He said, but to the hungry man, every bitter thing is sweet. What are they saying? When you are hungry, every food is good. Okay. When you are full of the love of God, you are selective. Oh, am I preaching to somebody this evening? So don't enter this love game as a dejected, abandoned child of God. You are not abandoned. Don't wait for February 14th and say nobody loves me. That's a lie of the devil. You are loved. You are the beloved of the Lord. They say greater love has no man than this. So the love you have is greater than the human love you are chasing. I don't know if somebody's getting what I'm saying this evening. A full person even despises honey. Say, but to the hungry person, every bitter thing is sweet. Anything they see, nobody will maltreat you anymore. You are a dignified daughter of God. You are a dignified son of God. One of the most common questions I get, Reverend, you won't believe it. As a counselor for close to 30 years, my most common question, I get it literally every week of the year. It goes like this, in summary. Pastor, there's this girl. I love her so much. I send her money. I send her phone credit. I buy her gift. But she doesn't like me. She doesn't call me back. What should I do? Kidnap her. Arrange to kidnap her. I also hear the female version every week of my life. Pastor, there's this man. I love him so much. I send him everything. I cook for him. I sleep with him. I do everything. But he doesn't like me. What should I do? That you're asking the question is already a problem. You see, all these things are born out of people that have not yet appreciated the love of God. You are looking for love in all the wrong places. We don't beg for love. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? You don't beg for love. What should you do? Like how? You have told or shown somebody that you love them, and they have also shown you that they don't love you. And you're asking, what should you do? Like how? Pastor, what should you do? How? Pastor, somebody told me one. He said, I have a boyfriend. We live together in the same house, which as a Christian, I know you shouldn't be doing. But this person probably is not a Christian. He said, you live together in the same house. He brought on that girl to the house. He made me sleep in the parlor. He slept with the girl in the room. Pastor, what should I do? Sometimes there are questions people ask me. I ask them, where are your parents? Where are your parents? Because there's some behavior you only behave. Like we said yesterday, all the problems I see in families is because of the absentee or the absenteeism of fathers. This girl asking this question is because her father is absent. If her father was present, she would be in her house, in her parents' house. Somebody will be monitoring where she is. Like I said yesterday, look, women were created to be protected. The original design of God is perfect. It's human beings, the more civilized we get, the more we move away. There's a reason men were created stronger. There's a reason. Men were created taller, stronger, bigger. It's because we are created to protect. So when a girl is born, her father protects her. That's why in the wedding, it's the father that hands her over to the husband. There's a significance to it that from now you have a new protector, a new provider, somebody's going to look out for you. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So when you see girls behaving like that on the street, somebody has abandoned them. So let's be careful. When you become desperate for love, you will do all kinds of things. As a counselor, the things my ears hear on a regular basis, if you're not careful, they can affect you. I still heard the case recently. A guy that is married, a lady that is married to a guy, but she had children already, a daughter. So she married this guy, moved into this guy's house. The guy started molesting and sleeping with the daughter, impregnated the daughter, took her for abortion. In cases like that, when they now ask, what should you do? You are living with an abuser. That is it's even a criminal case because the girl is still a minor. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? But if you are not yet emotionally fulfilled and stable, you keep having the ideology that I cannot survive or live without a man. I cannot survive or live without a woman. God's love is the remedy to the whole problems of the earth. I don't know if they have it in Kenya, but in Nigeria, we have these pills that solve every problem. I don't know if you guys have it here, but when you enter a public bus in Nigeria, there's these guys that sell drugs or pills in the bus. It's one red tablet. It has no label. It's a red capsule. And they promise you this thing will solve tuberculosis, high blood pressure, kidney failure, migraine. This thing will solve everything. One pill and has no manufacturing name. Just a red capsule. God has something like that. His own remedy for every problem of the earth is called love. That's what he used to replace the spirit of fear. It's called love. John 3:16. For God so loved. It's amazing that God didn't give us his power. He didn't give us his money. He didn't give us friends. He didn't give us a husband. The first thing God gave mankind when we were in our most neediest position was his love. Yet it is one of the most despised things on the earth. Which I don't want the love of God. I want the love of John. I want the love of Bartholomew. I want the love of my husband. And you don't realize that it's only perfect love that removes fear. No matter how powerful your husband or wife is, they can't give you perfect love. They are human. They will make mistakes. Sometimes selfishness will creep up in their love for you. So you enter the marriage, not somebody needing love. You enter the marriage as somebody full of love. Marriages, you enter marriage for what you will give, not for what you will get. The problem we have is that people are entering marriage because of what they think they are going to get. So when two getters enter a marriage, they get got. They both enter to scam each other. They both get scammed. They enter for what they will get. That's where the disappointments in marriages are coming from. Two getters. They are focused on what they will get. A real marriage is made up of two givers. People that have been full of God's love and they want that love is overflowing through them into their marriage. That's the key to a successful marriage. It's made up of two givers, not two getters. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Two givers, not two getters. I've never seen a marriage break because of too much giving. What I've seen, a marriage break is because of too much getting. Selfishness. What they didn't do for me. Pastor, I'm no more happy. He's not making me happy. She's not doing this for me. It's like me. I've never seen a marriage break. Somebody say, Pastor, this woman is too kind. The kindness is just, I can't cope. This woman is too polite. I've never seen that before. Or this man is too generous. Oh my God. Too generous. Never seen that before. Marriages always break because of selfishness, not selflessness. Come on, say, I'm loved by God. Say it like you mean it. Say, I'm loved by God. So don't walk around dejected this Valentine's season. Don't walk around with a sad face. I remember those days when I was single and still searching. One day, it was Valentine's season like this. No, it wasn't Valentine's season, it was just a normal day. I got dressed very fine and was going out. And I met some of my church members. They said, Pastor, you're looking so good. I said, I know. You see, you must get so blessed that even when people tell you you're looking fine, it's not the first time you're hearing it. Oh, is somebody getting what I'm saying? Because some of you are so starved of compliments. Even when one useless person says you are beautiful, you are confused. So you didn't know you are beautiful. You didn't look at the mirror. Even if you don't look at the mirror, physical mirror, look at the mirror of the word of God. He said you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So you are beautiful. Please, all the ladies, if you can get the book, 7 Things I Badly Want to Tell Women. Please get the book, because one of the points I dealt with there is that you are beautiful. There's no ugly woman. The devil is a liar. I said there's no ugly woman. I'm talking to the wrong side. Let me face it. I said there's no ugly woman. Because the world has so much pain to put women under pressure. That's why beauty products are still the highest selling products. Because women are still trying to add. They never leave it in the way God gave them. They keep adding and adding and adding. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Too much pressure. So men are lying with their mouths, women are lying with their looks. Because men are moved by what they see, women are moved by what they hear. So men are lying with their mouths, women are lying with their looks. Both men and women lie. Nowadays, what you see is not what you get. What you see is what she got. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? When you get home on wedding night, she will enter the bathroom. She will remove the hair. You say, the hair is not your own. She will say, she will remove the eyebrows. It's not your own. She will remove the lashes. Say, it's not your own. She will remove the pupil. It's not your own. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So much pressure. You need to know you are beautiful. God is a master craftsman. He doesn't make junk. I say he doesn't make junk. Everyone he created is fine. And beauty is always in the eye of the beholder. I have my latest book coming out this month. It's titled 7 Ways to Be a More Attractive Person. One of the ways you get attractive is not by how you look physically. It's by what you feel about how you look. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? There are two ways to be attractive in scripture. The Bible says beauty is vain, charm is deceitful. We mentioned two things, beauty and charm. Many people focus on just the physical beauty. And that one is determined by who is scoring it. It's a syllabus everybody fixes for themselves. There's no government standard of beauty. There's no constitutional standard of beauty. There's no scriptural standard of beauty. Beauty is based on individual. Then the second one is called charm or charisma. Anybody can build that one because it's more about your personality. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Just a smile can make you the most appreciated person in the room. Just by smiling off. Some of you frown too much. You're carrying the problem of the world on your head. Give it to Jesus. Say, come unto me, all ye that are. Give the problem to Jesus and put a smile on your face. A smile incredibly improves your attractiveness. Check it anywhere. The person smiling in the room always gets favor. Practice it anywhere. If somebody's attending to 10 clients, the smiling one will always get something special. Because there's a warmth a smile brings. But ladies are spending millions and millions to buy makeup products when a smile is free. Oh, am I preaching this evening? So you need to understand that no child of God is ugly if you know how to carry yourself. There's a way to be a more attractive person. And even if you are married, you still need to be attractive. Because some people think after I marry, I can live myself anyhow. No. Attractiveness doesn't end when you're attracting a spouse. You also need to continue being attractive inside the marriage. But that's not today's message. When the book comes out, Reverend has said we'll come back again next year. So when the book is out, I'll bring it and we'll study it together. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So the world puts pressure on women. They are all trying to add something. They say, you are beautiful. You are what? Beautiful. The pressure is coming from all of you trying to use one person as a standard of measure. And what you need to know about guys, ladies, let me help you. What you need to know about guys is that guys always have different ideas of what is attractive. It may be this part of the world is not a thing, but in Nigeria, buying expensive wig is such a thing. And it's so expensive. And we always tell ladies, guys can't tell the difference between all the wigs. We can't tell. We don't even know it's not your hair. That's how clueless we are. So you're pressuring yourselves. You're competing among yourself. It has nothing to do with us. Let me even tell you a secret. Sometimes very fine men don't look for very fine women. If you're honest with yourself, there are times you've seen a man marry a woman and you're wondering, be honest. It's an unchristian thing to do, but it happens. It's because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You are the one judging yourself. Are you getting what I'm saying? So people, you know, the Israelites said, we were like grasshoppers in our sight, and so were we in their sight. When did you enter their own sight? It's because the principle of self-esteem is that how you see yourself eventually becomes how people see you. How you treat yourself eventually becomes how people treat you. So first treat yourself well. Stop walking with your shoulders down because you are not married. You will marry. You will not just be married, you'll be happily married. Are you getting what I'm saying? My dream is not that you must marry by force. No. I want you to be purposefully and happily married. It's a world of difference. People are jumping in and out of marriages. It's not, that doesn't make you successful. And for ladies, don't feel superior to other ladies because you are married. For ladies, again, they pressure themselves. Once somebody gets married, they want to pressure the other single ladies. So people don't understand. You are still single. Calm down. You're not the first to marry. And nowadays, some people get married 1 week, 1 month after marriage. They're already doing YouTube channel to teach you on marriage. Please finish marrying first. You are just 1 month in. Are you getting what I'm saying tonight? So, you are beautiful. Let me tell the lady near you, you are beautiful. No, I'm not hearing it. I said, let me tell the lady near you, say you are beautiful. Every lady is beautiful. If you know how to carry yourself, but I'll teach that next time. So that day, I got dressed looking very fine, perfume, everything. And I met some ladies from my church on the way. They said, Pastor, you're looking so good today. I said, I know. They said, where are you going? I said, I'm going on a very important date. I have a date. They were like, Pastor, you know, women don't use ear to hear date. They said, Pastor, you're going on a date? I said, yes. A very special person. This person has been nice. This person is good looking. This person is hardworking. Very nice person. And I'm taking the person on a date. And ladies are like, woo, tell us, who is this lucky girl? I said, it's not a girl, it's me. I'm taking myself out. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? You can take yourself out. Don't wait for somebody to take you out. Some of you are not enjoying your life because you are not married. Trust me, from when you marry, your life will never be the same again. This is the only time you are your only project. From the day you get married, they will first take half of your life. Then when children start to come, they will start taking their own percentage. By the time they are done with you, only very small percent of your life is left for you. So better enjoy your life. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? And when the children start coming, they stay like 20 years straight before they start being responsible. So you're going to be sharing your income, sharing your energy for the next few years, and you're crying about being single. If you're here and you're single and you're crying and you're tired of being single, it means you've lost the idea of singleness. Singleness is a gift. Are you getting what I'm saying? Singleness is what? A gift. Your single years are not the years you used to wait to get married. Your single years are the years you used to prepare for life. You're not using it to prepare for marriage. No, you're using it to prepare for life. It's in your single years you work on your financial skills. It's in your single years you work on your spiritual capacity. It's in your single years you build your career. It's your single years you discover your purpose. Ask all the kingdom giants. They've all found purpose before they even found a wife or a husband. Because that purpose is what determines who you choose. You find a purpose for life before you find a partner for life. Because it's that purpose for life that determines the kind of partner you find. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? I had to know who I was and where I was going. That streamlined the kind of woman I chose. I saw many beautiful ladies before I saw my wife. But if I talk to them for a few minutes, by the time I hear how they are thinking, I'll know this one is a friend, not a wife. That's what Adam did. They said they could not find a helpmeet for Adam. When God says it's not good for man to be alone, I'll find Adam a helpmeet. The first things God paraded for Adam were animals. It wasn't Eve. He said he brought all the animals. It's there in Genesis. He brought all the animals to see what Adam would call them. Thank God Adam had a sense of purpose. When he saw lion, he said, this one, you're not my wife. You're a lion. Hallelujah. He named them right. When he saw elephant, he said, you are too big for me. Go this way. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Listen, singles, you must know how to name the people that enter your life. Are you getting what I'm saying? It's not everybody that comes you must marry. For many people, when you say hello, they say, yes, I do. No. It's not everybody you must marry. Some people are meant to be your friends. Some are meant to be mentors. Some are your mentees. Some are brother in the Lord. Some are sister in the Lord. You must know how to label them accurately. Some of you've even spoiled the person that will link you to who you should marry by dating them. Because you're in perpetual dating mode. Anybody that crosses your path, yes, I do, is your slogan. Because you have become desperate. Because sometimes you'll be amazed the connections God needs to do to connect you to who you should marry. But you're already misbehaving where they are supposed to recommend you. Some of the Bible women that married, they were behaving right to people that were not eligible. Rebecca gave water to Isaac's servant. The man was old, not eligible, a slave that had 10 camels to water. That woman went and gave the camels water. And they recommended her for marriage. So where you are is important. Your gift of singleness is important. Stop dating everybody. Pastor counseled a beautiful lady in the UK. Pretty lady. Very productive lady. She was already doing her master's or PhD or something. Very smart, beautiful, forward-looking, progressive. The only challenge is that she has met somebody that she liked. They both wanted to marry each other. Only problem is that she has slept with the guy's brother years ago when they were having a fling. That's why there's no free sex. Casual sex always has casualties. Did you hear what I said? Casual sex always has what? Casualties. Don't let the devil tell you there's free sex. There's no such thing. Sex is a transaction. There's no free transfer. She has had a fling with the guy's brother years ago. They didn't even date. But now she has met the other brother. They're in love. They both love each other, but they can't marry because that obstacle is there. And Rev, that's not the only time I've dealt with that case. It's more rampant than people know. I've dealt with that case a lot of times. Somebody wants to marry somebody, but he has slept with the other person. Same family, same father, same mother. Good couple, everything is good except this obstacle. Should they marry, should they not marry? It's because you're going to have that guy that has slept with your wife or slept with your husband in the same family with you. When you have family meetings, what will happen? Will you be comfortable to go and drink water? Or will you be following your wife about unnecessary tension? Is somebody catching me this week? So singleness is a gift given to you by God. It's a time that God gave you to prepare yourself. Stop crying. If you're crying and complaining that you're tired of being single, it means you don't understand why you're single. That's the reason that shows you're not even ready. You should be excited about the gifts God has given you. Thank God you are even eligible. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So stop crying and be sensitive in your spirit. One day God will lead you. And what young people don't know is that most times God doesn't lead you to join. He leads you to join. He will lead you to join a good church like this, lead you to join a unit or a department in church, lead you to join something that benefits other people. While you join that thing, then you will meet John there. But many people, they are praying, oh God, lead me to John. God doesn't lead like that. He leads you where you meet the person, right in the center of purpose. That's what the Bible said, there's a path laid out for the just. On that path, all the good things of your life are there. If you follow that path, they're all lined up there. Your prosperity is there, your partner is there, your purpose is there, they're all lined up. But most times we are just running left and right out of tension. Are you catching me? Do you serve in church? Are you active in church? Sometimes it might not even be just be church, it might be something that involves the community, something that benefits other people. That's how I met my wife. God gave me an inspiration to organize a reunion for my set 10 years after school. It's not even a spiritual thing. Because before then, I've been looking for a wife. I said, God, I need a wife. I've been praying and looking and searching. It just dropped in my heart. Organize a reunion for your classmates from high school, secondary school, 10 years after. So I started calling people, put the team together. We started organizing it. And one day we held a planning meeting on her street. And somebody said, oh, one of our classmates lives on this street. And they all said, let's go and visit her. That's why I went to her house and we reconnected. And we're still planning the meeting. She's here in the meeting with me. Very relevant thing. So be sensitive in your spirit. And God tells you, do this thing, do that thing. Join. Join first before John. Did you catch it?